cool. All right, we've got better lighting today. It's all good. Yay, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Okay, I am super excited to be with you all, and welcome back. Welcome. So it's Monday. We passed the new moon, but just barely. We're still like in the last little biscuits of the new moon energy. And this was really, I love this, the lucky moon. This is the wishing moon. Every moon is a wishing moon, but this is the end of the year, right? This is the end of the year, and this is the time. Hi, Teresa. Did I say that right? Teresa? Coming from Canada, welcome. We're multinational all the time. We love that. This is such a great time for reassessment. This is a great time for, this is a great time for breathing. Okay, this is one of the things I was talking about with some people today. Awesome. I always like to be respectful of people's names. This is such a great time for breathing because we get caught up in the hustle and the bustle of the holidays. Whatever country you're in, we get caught up in the hustle and the bustle of the holiday, and it can be a lot. It can be very overwhelming, and it can be heavy. We can get into a panic of, hi Shanta, it can be a panic of am I buying the right gifts? Do I have time to get the gifts? Do I have time to wrap the gifts? Do I have enough money for the gifts? Can I deal with the traffic? And people are crazy, and other people are super nice, and people are feeling very generous. They want to give, they want to share, they want to let you in traffic, and other people are like and then we have the parts of our heart that come into play around the holidays, where we start to think about loved ones who are not with us. And maybe this is the first holiday that they aren't with us. Or maybe it's been a lot of holidays that they're not with us. Maybe they have transitioned. Maybe they left us tragically. Maybe they left, that it was just peace. And maybe they're in the process of transitioning. So it's so important to keep that compassion and that open heart because, we're so quick, just as humans, I'm not judging anybody, but this is just as humans, we're so quick when, especially when under pressure, we're so quick when somebody cuts us off in traffic to be like, rah, 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 and we have no idea what might be going on with that person. And, I watched a lady, literally this guy was at the light, he was not making a right-hand turn, and so she cut me off and went around him at the light to make the right-hand turn, and I pulled up next to him, and I rolled down my window. I said, are you all right? Because I couldn't quite tell if his blinker was on to turn or if his flashers were on because he was stuck. And he's like, yeah, and I said, okay, I just wanted to make sure you were okay because that lady went around you, like maybe you were stuck. And he's like, yeah, she just really wanted to make that turn. And I thought, well, I really hope everything is okay for her. And I think that's a great reminder because we're so quick to be like, what a biatch, and I think it's really important that we take that time. And we have so much reminders this time of year with the holidays and the decorations and people, seeing relatives and all of these things. But it's such a reminder that we should have that, peace on earth, goodwill to man thing all year long. Karine in France, hello my friend, hello, I wave at you. So it's important for us to have this reminder that we should strive to have that peace on earth, goodwill toward man energy all year, not just in the holiday season, right? So as we're into this new moon, and I want to just, hi Robin, hi Irma, thank you Robin, thank you. And I want to, okay, so Bambing Boost, Tohib, yeah, you're blocked, so you're going to be blocked. So Teresa, we will do messages, and anybody that gets a little message from Bambusa, Bamming Boost, just know that he's blocked and he's a spammer, and so you definitely don't want to reply to anybody who is saying inbox me for your private message, and they do apologize for the spammers, so we're going to actually try and deal with that right now. So, because we don't have any room for spammers. No, we don't. So, So bear with me for 1 second. And we'll go over here to the live place, and we're going to see if we can just block them right now. Block them!
Boost. Just know that he's blocked, and he's a spammer, and so you definitely don't want to reply to anybody.
I'm going to just, let's see. Baboose. Baboose. Oh, I think Baboose has already been blocked. Ha ha. All right, so that's good. All right, so sorry, Instagram. All right, so my apologies. So here we are in the new moon, right? Here we are in the new moon. This is a time of, I kind of take it as a compliment. We must be doing something really great if all the spammers think you all, that we're so worth crashing our party. So, but just, anybody that's messaging you and saying, message me for your private message or whatever, please don't, because all of this is like fear-based and just manipulation and all of this. And it's so frustrating because there's such a need for good quality psychics and mediums, and there's so many people out there doing crap like that. So if you ever, whether you're on with me or anybody else, if you ever get somebody who says, ooh, message me for your private reading, or inbox me for breaking your spells, or whatever other this stuff is, just please ignore it, delete it, block them, take it with a grain of salt, because there's just no... there's not integrity there. It's just fear tactics, and they're just looking for your money. So just as a word to the wise, no qualified psychic or medium would say, inbox me for your special message. I put my work out, the people that I work with, we put our work out with integrity and love, and we trust that if you want to know more about us and you want to work with us more, you will come right to us, and we try to be very available. So that being said, here I am being available. So here we are in this new moon, and so for those of you who have asked for readings, we will do readings, a free reading, not private in your inbox, whatever. A free reading. We do mini readings when we get to the end, so please hang in there with me. We'll be so happy to have you with us. So I do want to talk about and huge thank yous to my dear friend Robin for posting all of the things where you can find me and how you can find me and all of those things. So we are in that new moon energy, right? We've talked about this a bunch of times. The energy comes down from the full moon. We go back up again to the new moon. And so this is a time for us to be able to moving forward and to be able to look at what do we want to bring in? What do we want to welcome in? What do we want to manifest in? And this is a wishing moon. So we're still in the tail energies of that new moon energy. So it's not too late. And this is a wishing moon. And this is really what we're looking at is what blessings do I want to manifest and bring in for my life and my family and those I love around me for this holiday season. And Hanukkah I know just ended, but still for me, I think of the holiday season because we have Hanukkah, Christmas, we have New Year's, we have my birthday, we have and then we go right into like Valentine's Day, Easter, Mother's Day. So there's so many. For me, the holiday season goes from like October to May. So this is the time to really be asking, how do I want to finish this year? How do I want to finish this year of the 2021, and what do I want to welcome into my world for the coming year in 2022. It's a lot of to-dos in there. So a lot of things of what would you like to welcome in. And so these are really important questions. And so all of you who are saying any message, we will have messages. But hey, do you want to have just whatever random thing that spirit pops into my head, or do you want to have an actual question? So feel free, if you've got a question, feel free to put it in the comments if there's something specific you want to get to. I do try and go in order. So thank you so much for joining us, Lisa Marie. So good to see you, Zanelle. Yay. So we will do readings when we are finished with cards, which we're going to do cards right now. So the biggest thing I want to leave you with right now is that has been really, they have just been pushing into my head, is all of this feeling that we have right now about the, messages of spirit and the messages of that we're coming, things that are coming into our awareness because it's the holidays and all of this kind of thing. Really what we're looking at is holding that joy, that gladness, that holiday cheer. Take that with you and try and hold on to that for a really long time, because we get into we have New Year's and people take down their tree and then they're just right back to being grumpy. And it's a choice how we manifest our energy and how we work with our energy. And so I really want to encourage you that you have the ability to control and affect your energy so much more than you think. And so I want to encourage you so much that this is the time to really like a solar panel. Suck in all of the joy and the cheer and the holiday bliss and all the wonderful things that are happening. Suck it in like a solar panel, and then keep it with you. That's why people, when they say they keep their Christmas trees up until June, I'm like, great, you go, girl. Because, I think that reminds us to keep that holiday cheer. And so this is really what they keep talking to me about, is hold on to the love. Hold on to the joy, to the glad tidings, right? Glad tidings. Hold on to glad tidings. They are not just for the last 2 weeks of December. Okay. So here we have our energy oracle, oracle of the 7 energies with Colette Baron Reed. And what is, isn't that interesting? So here's the energy that we are being encouraged to hold on to, is sacred reverence. Look, it is a heart holding the earth. Sacred reverence. You can't make this stuff up. I love how the cards are always paying attention. Sacred reverence. Are you kidding? This is fantastic. So this is all about, do you see the key in the middle? We hold the key. We hold the key to love, to peace on earth. We hold the key to bringing peace to our hearts, bringing peace to our society, being peace to humanity. Absolutely is the message for prosperity, Irma. We hold the key, but it is up to us to hold this message, this feeling of love and joy and peace on earth and compassion for our fellow man. It is up to us to hold on to this over the next forever, just forever. Okay, so we're going to find our goddess cards. We're going to pick see which goddesses are with us right now, and then we're going to go to my favorite deck of all time, which is Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light Oracle card deck, and we will be doing our messages. And so we're going to start with, oh goodness, Teresa. We're going to start with Teresa in Canada, because she was here first. She came right on time. She was even early, and there's Teresa, and she's going to, and she said she's looking for something from her dad. All right, so Teresa, we don't do a ton of mediumship while we're on here, unless he pops in. But so I welcome him to come and pop in, and we've got some jumper cards. So, but I welcome him to come pop in, and sometimes the cards and just other messages that come through really are maybe they're not from your dad, but they are, what do I want to say? Like being facilitated. That's the word I'm looking for. Facilitated by our loved ones in spirit. So hold tight to that. So we have 2 of these. Isn't that so interesting? So we have 2 goddesses that literally just jumped right out at me today. This is Yi, who is the sun, is representing the sun, and also Gula with healing. And so this is really interesting because they both literally jumped right out at me. So let me grab the book. Where's the book? All right, so Yi is 51. Let's see what she's got to say. They both jumped right out, so I feel like they both want to be heard today. So when you shine your light into the world, you will attract various people and experiences that match or challenge your commitment to being empowered. Right now, you're receiving information to know what choice to make, what opportunity to take, and which person to trust. The Aboriginal Australian sun goddess Yi illuminates your path with her rays and brings clarity as she shows you what you need to know. Oh, I love that. I love that because that really does line in with welcoming in the light, being the light, holding that love in our heart, and knowing that when we do that, we are more able to see and to hear those guiding wisdoms from the goddesses that are around us. I love that. And so here we have Gula, who is a healer. She is Gula, the Babylonian goddess of medicine and healing, has come to guide you as a blessing for your well-being. It's perfect. You are being invited to address an area of your life that's in need of healing. Perhaps you've moved so quickly through your life that you've forgotten all about self-care, and perhaps the stories you've told yourself about who you are need healing. The stories you've told yourself about yourself maybe need healing. So this is, again, this beautiful time to welcome in the light, and the healing, because again, when we keep that loving energy in our hearts, we can heal. Oh, look, a new one, Tartanger. Okay, so you're also going to be blocked. So thanks for stopping by, but you're a spammer, and we don't do spammers here. So this is where we are holding that light in our heart, and we are being called and guided by Yi, who is the sun goddess, which is like, hello, healing light. We're welcoming in the light for all of that healing and love, and then we're reminded again with Gula that we are being supported in our healing. So, Tartager, all your messages are going to be deleted, and you'll be blocked. So you might as well stop and go away right now. Bye. Okay. So we're going to do our last piece of the card reading, and I do apologize, but again, I really feel like the experiments just have nothing better to do. So, you know, we must be doing something together. If we were really boring, then they wouldn't be here. So, but all those messages are going to be deleted. They're already deleted. You all probably can't even see them, but I can see them because we have it set up that they get deleted as soon as they message you. So this is the best that we can do with Facebook to try and keep you all protected from the spammers. We are planning to move to YouTube in January. I would love your thoughts about that, but my hope is that, so we do already have a YouTube channel. You can find my name on YouTube. I do already have a YouTube channel, and my hope is to move to YouTube in January so that we can we'll stream here, but it won't be live here, and hopefully that will cut down on some of the spammers. So that's my hope. But I'd love your thoughts and feedbacks on that. So let's grab some cards. So this right now is trusting that niggle, right? Trusting what is going on with you, trusting. And so here we are in that new moon. What do you want to welcome in? What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest in this, coming into the finish line of this year and into launching into the new year? What is it that's been bursting into your heart, that's been poking around in your head and rattling around? What is it that is making you feel like, yeah, and gives you a little, maybe gives you a little focus, a little nauseous, a little anxiety because you're afraid of it? Jump in. Jump in. This is the time to jump in because you are being so incredibly supported right now, right? So Isa, we're going to get some messages for you. Absolutely. So right now, and this is, again, inner temple. The next card is inner temple. Tuning into your heart. This is the same, okay? The message is the same. Tuning into your heart, trusting your inner temple, trusting the niggle, knowing that you are being supported with this sacred abundance, the sacred reverence of joy and love, and coming together from a place of love and compassion. These things are supporting you along with the goddesses that are bringing in the sun and your healing for your own personal journey. Trusting your niggle, trusting where you are being led, trusting where you are being guided because you will succeed. It's the place where we stop. It's like, you know, I forget what it is, but if you're doing something and you're like ice skaters, right? Ice skaters, and they do, when they go up for a jump and then they like pop out of it and they don't do the jump. And they're more risk of hurting themselves and falling because they didn't commit and they didn't throw their heart in over the line and they freaked out, okay? And it's not a condemnation of skaters because I can't do that at all. So I'm in awe of any of it. But it is when we commit and we throw our heart over the line and we trust that Spirit has us, we jump and we know that we're going to be supported. It's when we jump and go, holy crap, that when things start to fall out of the sky because we're like, okay, but when we jump and we say, I know you've got me, I trust you, I know something is going to happen, I know something is going to happen, that is when the most magical things can happen, okay? All right, so we're going to go, I'm going to leave you with that. We're going to back it up. We're going to back it up with so many comments. I appreciate, thank you so much. I love all of you being here. It's so wonderful. We're going to go right to Teresa from Canada who asked about her dad. She wants some message from her dad. Teresa, I feel like your dad passed really fairly recently. I feel like he has not been gone a long time. I want to say less than 6 months because it still feels really fresh to me. And I feel like there's like a cloud of smoke around him. Is that he was a smoker, or there was some kind of confusion or fog about right at the end with his passing, and I feel like that makes me wonder about. It makes me feel like. There were questions like, did I make the right decisions? Did we make the right choices for him in the end? Okay, so heart attack. Do you understand that there were questions, and you understand that he had passed more recently as well, and that also, again, that there's some questions. I just wanted to know if he had anything to say. He was not in your life. Okay, so that's where there's questions. Okay, I understand. Thank you. That's why there's questions about the end of his life. There is. Do you understand alcohol with this as well, Teresa? I feel like that there is this apology, but gosh, and I don't say gosh very much, so I want to say that this is coming from him, but I want to say, gosh, Teresa, you turned out really good, and I feel like there's damages that you feel like there's like a open, like a hole that you are aware of about him not being in your life. And I feel like there's just, and I don't know if he said gosh, I'm not sure if you know that he said gosh if he wasn't in your life, but there is this apology that comes with it about being, I just don't feel like he was capable of being there. Oh, look, more spammers. All of a sudden, your comments are being deleted immediately as they're coming in. So he was deceased for a while, that they didn't find him right away, so they didn't know. Okay, so there's those questions and that confusion. And so I do want you to know that he is at peace. I do want you to know that he's struggled with a lot of stuff. I feel like he really had trouble making his way in the world and finding where he fit. I really have this feeling of just being generally uncomfortable in my skin. And I really feel like that there is this desire to have a connection with you about about building a bridge, something about building a bridge and building that relationship where he could be part of who you are now. I also feel like you have children around you, that maybe you have small children, especially I'm feeling like a son, a younger boy, and he is, there is an acknowledgement, there's a younger boy that wants to be that he's acknowledging, and just saying, I'm watching, I couldn't be there for you, I'm going to be there for them. Just that he is trying to that he is being aware that he can help, and that he can, be, like, lend love and support. Gosh, I really feel like he almost doesn't even know how to say the words, because I feel like I'm really, like, I'm stumbling over my words, and I'm feeling that this is coming in from him. Getting married soon, found from the United States, to be back in February 22. Okay, so this is where he's lost for words. I feel like that there is, yeah, we're just going to delete you. Oh, well, soon you're, stop, because your comments are all just, being deleted. So what I do feel like is that you're really just stumbling over words with him, and almost like he just doesn't know what to say to you. There's something about not being able to. Is there somebody else that's standing in the gap that's going to give you away that, and there's a sadness about that. Is there? Are you walking your own self down the aisle? That they feel like there's a place in there as well. Okay, emotional problems like that. So I wanted to say to you that he is in the process of shaking off some of this. It's we come to be humans and we put on this human suit. And as we pass, we transition to spirit. We remember who we are. We remember that we're spirit, that we're light, that we're love, and that we come forward to the medium wearing the suit of the human that we were, so that otherwise we wouldn't recognize them. But as they come through, as they get closer and they get more settled into the light side, they release all this stuff and all of these things that we are holding on to. Like, was he mad? Was he settled? Was he did he have grudges? Was he sorry? All these things are things that we have for our human comprehension. I don't know if he had self-esteem problems that as well as a child. I don't know if it has anything to do with him or something to do with the bloodline. Okay, there is a little boy. There's an acknowledgement of a little boy that's around you. I don't know if that's going to be the ring bearer, but there's some kind of a connection. There's an acknowledgement that I can see this child, and that there is, that he just wants to acknowledge that child. I do want to say also that the last thing I just want to leave you with, Teresa, is I feel like there is a desire to watch and to observe and to be present in your life, but also that there is just this acknowledgement that I'm not going to cause any trouble for you. I feel like I've caused enough trouble for you, and that I'm going to come in if you're willing to welcome me in, but there's not something where I'm going to be coming in all the time, because I'm not sure if I'm welcome there. So that is, okay, a miscarriage. Okay, it was a little boy. Okay, so there is that acknowledgement of the little boy that he is acknowledging. When we see children, when we see children in spirit, they don't come through as an embryo, because there's no evidential, information I can give there. So it comes through as just as the spirit acknowledging that there is a small child that's there. Oh my goodness, we are so overwhelmed. slammed with spammers today. So I do want to just reiterate to our spammers that are with us today that all of your comments, they're not showing up on the main screen because they're being blocked immediately. So all the people that you're trying to message, those comments are being blocked immediately. So, and then you will be blocked as soon as we're done. So they're all going to be deleted. So, okay. So Teresa, I'm going to leave you with that. I wish you so much good luck on your wedding. I don't want you to worry about the miscarriage. That is one thing that's coming through to me as well, as I don't want you to worry about the miscarriage. Because there is a family for you, and that is something that I think he wants to acknowledge that he can help with that. But again, he wants to have, I feel like I'm asking permission, can I be part of your life? That's up to you. And if you will welcome me in, then I would love to build that relationship with you. But if you don't want to have that relationship, then I understand. There's a respect there that's there, and it's there's a humbleness there, like, yeah, I know I wasn't there, and I want to make sure that I have your permission to come and be present for you. So there is peace, so I don't want you to worry about that. And I'm going to leave you with that. And I just wish you all good luck and best wishes on your upcoming wedding. Definitely come in and share some pictures for us. We are so happy for you and all the lovely things that are coming your way. So, all right, let me scroll back to Marie. We had Marie, and I think we had Lisa Marie, and we had Irma. I'm trying to look through all of the spammer comments. This is why I want to move over to YouTube, folks. Let me know what you think. So let's look at Mary. My glasses. Tell me you're still here, Marie. Still here. Okay. Lisa Marie. There you are. Yes, there you are. Oh, jumping card for Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie, this is, okay, Lisa Marie, you've gotten some, this is, where are you journeying to? This is in Rama. This is where you're being called to go. So what are you ignoring? So you are so welcome, Teresa. Lisa Marie, what are you ignoring? I want to say this to you. What are you ignoring? Because this is talking to me about you are being called to journey. You are being called to take steps. You're being called to move forward. And I feel like you are ignoring. So this is, the new moon is calling you on the carpet and saying, what is it that you are ignoring? What are you not paying attention to? And I want to really encourage you, maybe grab some journaling, do a little automatic writing, but I really want to encourage you to look at what is my heart's truest desire? What am I being called to? What am I being pushed towards? What am I avoiding? What is it that sometimes that is the louder voice, right? What am I avoiding? And this is what they're talking about. They're talking about you have support from spirit if you will trust yourself to move forward. So I'm going to leave you with that, my friend. All right, we're going to go back. I was trying to get everybody in the order that they came in. Hello, Robin, but I think some of these timed out. So I know Irma had asked for a question, and then we'll get Isa. So we're going to get Irma, and then we're going to get Isa. Okay, Lisa Marie with Weird Dreams. So do me a favor, grab that recording app on your phone where you can say, when you wake up, you can press the recording button on your phone and just be able to say, okay, last night I dreamt about this and da. Write it down later, but get the dreams out of your head onto paper or into some kind of a recording device so that you can really start to put together the pieces of the puzzle, because they are talking to you, and I feel like you are dismissing or you're not letting yourself lean into that understanding. So definitely, if you're getting the weird dreams, definitely letting that come in and be able to put in that information into your ears when you're awake, so that you can really start to process what is it they're trying to show you, because you may get the dream in chapters where it comes in little pieces, where you get a little piece on this night and maybe 2-3 days later or a week later you get another piece. And so writing it down and getting it where you can kind of read it like a story, you will be able to start making sense of it. Now, do keep in mind that if you are dreaming about a house or a car or a plane or whatever it is, you are the subject, okay? You are the subject of the dream. So if it's like, I was in a car, you're still the car, okay? So whatever it is, just know that you are the subject of the dream, okay? I was in a plane, I was in a house, I was wearing a towel, whatever it was, you are the subject, okay? So take it from that perspective. But that journaling and that acknowledging, one, it will will help your dreams to come in stronger, and 2, it will help you be able to understand what it is they're trying to show you. Okay, so definitely take some time with that. Okay, so we're going to go to Irma next. Shanta, I see you. Shanta, I see you. All right, so we're going to go to Irma. I'm not sure if Irma is still here. Irma, let me know if you're still with us, my friend. And again, if you are getting some of these messages from our spammers today, because we have kind of a lot of them today. I'm very flattered. But they're all gonna be blocked, and the comments are all deleted. And all of my folks who are watching know not to tap into any of that nonsense. And we are going to be, and see, here is Vij Shaboil Edwin. So, yep, you get to go away too. Hi, Irma. Okay. Yep. And there your comment just got deleted. So, consider you a reading and send a PM. Yep. Bye-bye. Okay. So, Irma. All right. So, my friend Irma, you are welcome, Lisa Marie. Let me know what happens. Irma. So Irma, something's going on with you, right? Some kind of drama is going on with you, because here it is, the ever unfolding rose, right? This is that constant reminder that it's happening for you and not to you. So what's going on that you are not paying attention to, or you're not asking what's the lesson? Because I got to tell you, as soon as you can say, what am I supposed to learn from this? We get that download of information and things start to resolve themselves. It may not be instant, but I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference when you can start to ask the question of what is going on that I can start to resolve this. When we say, what is happening? What am I supposed to be learning from this? So I feel like somebody is arguing, Irma, around you. I don't feel like you are necessarily arguing. I don't feel like you're necessarily one of the people arguing, but I definitely feel like you are witnessing the argument and you are like proximate to the argument. And I'm not talking about like, rah, 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 but definitely there's some familial strife that's going on with you, and it's causing that. I feel like it's going on outside of you, and I feel like you're almost like caught in the middle watching it. I'm so sorry you're having heart problems, my friend. So watch, because I feel like there's this place for you to stand for yourself, because I feel like that there is this place where the people are arguing around you, and it's going to be really important for you to stand up and say, okay, this is what I want. And this is the ever unfolding rose is the card that I pulled for you, but this is remembering about what it is that's happening is happening for you. So your hurt issues are coming to wake up something. Where is that hurt in your heart that has not been healed yet? Where do you have to say your piece? That you have people that are going around you where you need to be able to heal that. You have this opportunity. I hate to use the word need, but you have this opportunity to heal what's going on around you, and that is your choice. But to be able to release this or to heal it, knowing that everything is working for your benefit. So this is that wake up where Spirit is saying to you, okay, Irma, what's going on around you? The people are squabbling, for you to be able to say, this is what I want, this is what I need, and this is what I need to release so that I can heal my heart. I do feel like there is remedy. There is remedy. I feel like there's not the relief that I would love to see for you coming so quickly. I feel like that is coming into the new year. But I do feel like that there is remedy. But one of the things I really want to stress about this is whatever turmoil is going on around you, to really bring that peace, to use your voice to heal that heart, that pain that's in your heart, that emotional, spiritual pain that's in the heart, and to be able to use your voice to say, this is what I need for me. Even if that's, I need all you people to go away, sit down and be quiet, okay? That it is safe for you to say what you need, what your heart needs, okay? Not just medically, but emotionally, spiritually. This is important that you are speaking from your heart, okay? But understanding that everything that is going on, that Spirit is supporting you. I want to be very, very clear. Spirit is supporting you. All right, we're going to come, and I'm going to be sending you lots of healing energy, my friend. From me to you, I will be sending healing energy. All right, so Zanelle, I see you. We're going to go to Shanta. She was in line first. We're going to go to Shanta, who's having a baby. That's wonderful. That is so wonderful. At 43, that is okay. Girl, you got this. You got this, okay? It is okay. My sister was 40, she's probably around the same age when my nephew was born. He's 15 now. He's awesome. So you are going to be fine. You are going to be just fine. Are you having something with, like, is it anemia or like gestational diabetes, something like that? I want to say to you, take care of you, listening to the doctors, but there is, but you are okay. And I want you to know that the baby is going to be okay. And so here we have, boundaries. Here's boundaries. Okay, so boundaries comes in protection. It comes in upside down. Shanta, boundaries is talking to you, similar to Irma. The boundaries is talking to you about, you need to, you get to use your voice to say what you need during this time. Right now, pregnant mama, you're a pregnant mama, you get to ask for whatever you want. You want ice cream, you want rest, when everybody leave you alone, whatever it is that you need, this is what you're going to ask for. But this is reminding you that you can set boundaries and that you have the strength to set boundaries, and that only let the people into your inner circle that are really like with you, that are on your path, that see this birth experience and that see your family development plan in the way that you see it. And these are the people that are in your inner circle and that you are holding close to you. You are being called to set stronger boundaries, okay? And I know sometimes that can be like mom and mother-in-law and something like that, right? And I hear you, but I'm telling you, you can set boundaries from a place of kindness, okay? You say, listen, I love you and I know you mean well, but for my sanity during this period of time, this is what I need, okay? And so I'm telling you, you got this, okay? And I'm sending you so much love, so much love. Oh, is that a little girl? Shanta, do you know is a little girl that's in there? I feel like that it's a little girl. I'm feeling it's a little girl. It's hard with, but I keep seeing little frilly pink things. So you let me know. Okay, Zanelle. All right, we're going to do one more. We're going to do Zanelle, and then we're going to, I'm so happy it looks like all of our spammers have quit. Yeah. So they don't like it when I tell them that we're going to delete them. You guys are too smart to fall for any of that crap. All right, so Zanelle. Ooh, Zanelle, there's something going on with the relationship with you. I can feel that even before, like, I picked this card. So this is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So not even connected with Shanta and her baby. Don't know. Oh, sorry. I don't know the gender. Okay, so, please message me when you find out, because I'll be so excited to know. But I hope I didn't spoil any surprise. All right, so now this is birthing a new age. So I feel like there's something about a relationship, some kind of did you recently break up with somebody? There's a new relationship that's coming that's going to be important to you. And this is about not losing yourself in a relationship, but standing and being your own strong self and allowing that person who's a vibrational match to come to you. But I feel like that you recently shifted away from somebody who was not being energetically supportive of you. And I feel like that this is really so much about a new relationship that's coming into your life. I'm not convinced that it's like a romantic relationship, but I do feel like it's a significant relationship. So this will be, I'm very excited to hear how this manifests itself. So Zanelle, this is, and please tell me if I'm not saying your name right, because I want to say Zanelle. But I always try to be so respectful of name pronunciation. But I want to say to you, there's a new relationship that's coming into your life that's going to be important. Now, we want to be really careful, because sometimes we get, new relationships and it feels magical, and we throw everything over the line before we've really allowed time to expand and to allow ourselves to really get to know that person. So I want to say to you, allow this to cook and to marinate. We just had Thanksgiving. When we cook a turkey, you cannot cook a turkey. Okay, you could probably, what is that deep frying thing? But you can't cook a turkey in 20 minutes, okay? You have to allow it to cook and slow and bring the heat and the juices and the seasonings and all of this to develop. So give yourself that opportunity to allow this new relationship to develop, because I really feel like there is something significant that is coming for you in a new relationship. And again, I'm not convinced that it's like a pair relationship, like a romantic relationship, but I do feel like it's a significant relationship. All right, so we're going to leave it there for today. I want to say thank you so much for being with me. I want to say thank you so much for braving our spammer community and standing tall and not engaging and not encouraging any of that stuff. And just know that all those people will be blocked. And so we'll get all new spammers next week. But this is again why I'm really looking towards giving YouTube more of a shot in the new year. Instagram, folks, is not going to affect you, so please don't worry. We'll still be right here on Instagram. But we really want to, hey, Mike, I see you over there. So really want to really encourage you to check out my YouTube page, subscribe to my YouTube page. You will be able to do comments with me over there when I go live there. But I don't want to leave anybody behind, but at the same time, I also really want to get us away from this bullshit with all these spammers, because what a pain in the ass they are. And you don't need that, and neither do I. So let's try and do something different. So we'll be looking at that in the new year. So Danelle says I cut ties with a lot of toxic friends. Yes, I said it right. Yay! Thank you. Mwah. Now, if you're not here with me next Monday, please know that I'm sending you so many holiday wishes and happy, healthy Christmas, happy, healthy New Year. And I hope if you do Hanukkah that you had a wonderful Hanukkah, and just know how much you are loved. Thank you so much for being with me today. Enjoy the rest of your week. We will not have meditation this Thursday night. I've got some friends in from out of town, so we will not have meditation. We'll try and get meditation another day. But you are so loved. Thank you for being with me. Have a beautiful week.